Banggood recently reached out to me and said that they would send me a portable oscilloscope if I made a review video about it, so here we are. This is the Gochifix 3-in-1 Digital Oscilloscope, model LG-304, valued at $218. It is an oscilloscope, multimeter, and signal generator all in one portable device. The back of the box shows some of the specifications. The first thing you'll see in the box is a handy cheat sheet that can be used for quick reference of the features. In addition, there are some probe cables for all three modes, a user's manual, and the product itself. It is a solidly constructed device with rubber grips on either side and a pop-out stand on the back. Located on the top are three BNC connectors, and there is a USB Type-C charging port on the side. Upon powering it on, we are dropped directly into the multimeter function. These four buttons control the measurement category, and the function buttons above select exactly what you want to measure. I got out the included multimeter probes and hooked them in. In the DC voltage mode, the meter can measure anywhere between 600 millivolts and 1000 volts. The AC voltage mode can measure anywhere between 600 millivolts and 750 volts. AC frequency and duty cycle can also be measured. Moving on to the second category, we can measure resistance, capacitance, continuity, and even diode voltage drop. Now let's switch over to the current category. One thing I like is that there is a diagram at the top that shows which probe connectors should be used based on what mode you're in. There are settings for low current AC and DC as well as high current AC and DC. Here I have constructed a basic circuit that measures the DC current of an LED and 1 kilo-ohm resistor connected to a 9-volt battery. I don't really have a good setup to produce small AC current, so I will not be able to show that in this video. You could get to the oscilloscope function by pressing either of the two channel buttons. In order to test the measurement of waveforms, I dug out one of my old radio transmitter circuits. When I turned it on, I saw a familiar waveform. You can change the voltage by pressing the up and down keys, and the sample time can be adjusted with the left and right keys. If you want to capture and save a particular waveform, you can push the save button. Now the Gochifix only came with one probe, but I have a few extras lying around, so let's test two simultaneous channels. Right now, I have the output of the transmitter on channel 1, and I am probing the output of the Pierce oscillator with channel 2. With this, I am able to compare the shapes of the waveforms. Note that the two channels are set to different voltages, so they are not to scale on the y-axis. Pushing the trig button pops up a menu that allows for the modifying of oscilloscope measurement settings. The menu button brings up a general settings menu. The waveforms option at the top opens another menu that allows you to see all of the screen captures you have taken with the save button. The Gochifix is capable of storing up to 200 captures. Here is the capture from earlier. Back in the main menu, we can change the voltage measurement, time measurement, and we can even invert either of the two channels. The auto button causes the oscilloscope to automatically calibrate its voltage and time levels based on the signal that is being examined. I find this feature to be very useful. There is also a stop button that will freeze whatever is currently on the screen. This can be useful for capturing fluctuating signals. Finally, we have the signal generator. A set of probes for connecting the wave generator was included. Back to my radio transmitter, I will attach the output to the audio input of the circuit so we can hear the waveforms on a radio receiver. The generator allows for the creation of sine waves, square waves, and triangle waves. The frequency can be set to anything between 10 Hz and 10 MHz, making it useful for both audio and radio applications. This is my current multimeter. I got it at Walmart for $20 about 5 years ago. It gets the job done, but it is pretty basic in its feature set. 2 years later, I got an Allison Portable Digital Oscilloscope from Amazon. It too was a much needed improvement, but it is also rather lacking. The display is a black and white 128 by 64 pixel LCD that is a bit hard to read. It also contains multimeter functions, although not as many as the Gochifix. Last year, my math teacher gave me an old CRT-based oscilloscope. I love this thing. It produces such a crisp and fine image, and I will never stop using it. That being said, it has a lot of complicated settings, and it doesn't have any digital readouts. Well, the LG-304 can do everything that these three devices can do, and more, while also being much easier and more convenient to use. I am very happy to have received this product, and I would definitely recommend it to others. And while they did send this to me for free, I can't say I really have any problems with it. Now so far, both myself and Banggood have benefited from this deal, but you too can get in on the action. They have provided me with a 25% off discount code for my viewers to use when buying the LG-304. However, it will only stand for a limited amount of time. I have a link to the Amazon product page in the description of this video. Well, that's going to be it for this review, so I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.